he's doing it again, which is implying EDP.
I have sworn multiple times that I would stop talking about Edp445.
I don't blame you for not like stopping talking to him. Like, he's a very sexy and informative male who has a lot of great influence and power. So
it's like most
I
people's
talk about
New Year's
someone like
resolutions about going to the gym. I'm going to have to break it. Every few months for the last couple of years, like clockwork, he will try and come back to the internet after his...
Charlie, okay? What's going on with your arms? Nico bite you? He give you HIV through his mouth?
Historic
What's going on down there? My bad.
Grace
My bad.
After being
My bad,
caught
Sneeko.
in the now
It was a
infamous
joke.
cupcake sting operation that outed him as a predator, he'll come back with an almost cartoonish development. He has been on this non-stop wild and wacky roller coaster of crazy goofy shit that he tries.
Typical _life _101 cheered. X100. Damn, everyone who fallen off is after Charlie to become relevant again.
Oh, trust me, I'm gonna be next. Y'all see me fall into an abyss? Yeah, you already know the first one I'm coming after.
He's this gift that just keeps on giving with the amount of unbelievable shit he tries. Like an everlasting gobstopper of goofs. I've compared him to the box ghost from Danny Phantom, and I think that is just the most apt comparison. He's just this silly villain that keeps popping up every now and then just for people to laugh him off the face of the internet, but he'll always come back as a cameo in later episodes.
Y'all think he can swim? EDP, like do y'all think he can act? He has like motion in the ocean? Pause. Like, we're talking about in water, ocean water, pool water. I don't know what y'all thinking about.
And that's why we're talking about him again today, because it's that time of the year where EDP tries to make a claim that he's innocent. And this time, he's saying, actually, it was all acting. He was only pretending to be a pedophile. He was method acting as a child
molester. You know that happens to the best of us, man. Like you know, you feel me?
As part of a movie production. I know that sounds unbelievable. That sounds like I just made that shit up in a game of Mad Libs, but I'm being serious. That is the angle he's trying. He posted an entire breakdown of his defense that this was all a setup.
I knew it was
supposed
fake,
to
man.
just be improv.
I always had
acting,
faith in him.
But they published it as a real thing, and it cost him his whole career. Now, before diving into the fanfic that EDP tries to craft here like he's working on a fucking Tumblr blog, I do want to make it clear that even though the Cupcake Doomsday sting operation was the apocalypse that brought down the world of EDP, it's far from the only instance of him talking inappropriately and sexually with minors. This was just the only one where they actually caught him in video. You know,
the thing about EDP is, like, people are actively searching for him and like trying to get him kicked out of his apartment. You would think with how much moving he's done, he'd lose weight. You feel what I'm saying? Like, he moves an awfully lot, especially how you be moving from platform to platform, and he still hasn't lost any weight. I hope he does end up losing weight.
Now, this was no longer just blurry photos of Sasquatch or rumors. They finally had him on video flirting with and then even going to a physical location to meet someone he believed to be a child.
It was a prank.
Followed sexually charged conversations as well as inappropriate pictures.
It was all a prank. It was just a joke.
A picture of his poopy in a toilet, an actual shit pic. I make sure to mention that anytime EDP's name comes up because god damn it, that...
What? That's Caucasian activity. I'm not gonna lie to you. The only people I know sending poo to each other are the Caucasians I've been associated with. You feel me? None of my friends, my Caucasian friends, no. But some associates have definitely sent poo. In fact, I had an associate put his ding-a-ling into another Caucasian's ear and record it. So this is, let me play this out in y'all head. It was one guy holding a guy down, right? With one hand, he had the phone in his hand. The other guy was also holding him down, but he had his ding-a-ling and he was trying to put it in his ear. Yes. It's like dead ass. And then they were proud of it too. You already know they're wrestling niggas. So you already know people who wrestle, especially in high school, they're questionable characters. They go around the locker room, football locker room, and start showing everyone like, yeah, look at what we did here. My nigga, that's grape. You force them to put ding-a-ling in the ear. Like, I mean, they still friends for some strange reason. It could never be me. You put ding-a-ling in my ear, you're not having your ding-a-ling back. Okay, that shit is officially mine. I'm cooking it and eating it in front of you too.
That shit is crazy. And following all that, he went to the physical location to meet someone he believed to be a kid. And
I said no, don't ask if my friends are okay. I said associates. Associates. Friends is a strong word. You know, efforts for friends who do things together. I ain't never done anything with them besides playing on the same sports team, bro.
the reason he was there was actually because his belly was empty. His tummy
Was it big?
growling
He was
for
flaccid.
a cupcake, which is why it's became known as the cupcake incident. But this is just focusing on that video and not any of the other numerous claims and evidence about the way he talked to children and all of that. So let's take it from the top here in the timeline of events. He lays out all the lore, and it dates all the way back to 2019. So he's laying out the goddamn Silmarillion here, preceding the Lord of the Rings events that take place later on.
Okay.
So in 2019, he flew out to Philadelphia for the world premiere of Maybe Next Year, which he was featured in. I suppose this was his acting debut, and that's crucial knowledge here because fast forward to 2021, he received an email from Chet Goldstein, who was the person conducting the investigation on EDP.
Someone asked if I would suck EDP off for a band. One band. $1,000. Listen, guys. Once y'all step out of high school, you're gonna realize, man, sometimes $1,000 isn't really worth it to do certain things. Okay, you're gonna have to up that cash flow. 1,000 is crazy.
At the time, and he's claiming that in 2021, Chet Goldstein reached out to him, letting him know how impressed he was with EDP's performance in that documentary.
Okay.
Saying that he was impressed with his work from Maybe Next Year and wanted to give him a shot for a different part in a film that Chet Goldstein was working on at the time.
Valid.
So he drops a receipt here of an email that basically just echoes that, saying, hey, you know, your work was fucking amazing. Can't believe you didn't win an Oscar. Would love to have you as part of this next production if you're willing to try out for it. You know,
I mean, he is a great actor.
Responds,
he is a great actor.
Ecstatic to take this role. This was really going to blow up his acting career.
Y'all think this is real? Like, I honestly, I actually can't tell what's going on. Like, cause are these real emails? I don't believe so.
Confirms an address with him that it's.
What the fuck? Did I put something on the screen? Wait. What the fuck? I put something. Wait, hold up. I have to turn off the display cam. What the fuck? Yeah, let's get rid of that. I don't know what that was. Reminds me of my day when I first started anal, pursuing a
Rite Aid location they're meeting at. Chet Goldstein says that, you know, their cameraman will meet them at the Rite Aid parking lot, and it's going to be a random scene that they're going to act out for 30 to 40 minutes to see if he's fit for filming. He says, the scene we may ask you to act out may seem a bit odd, and I may crack some jokes and be rude in certain parts of the shoot that may seem offensive to you, but keep in mind, we have a protocol of situations we may throw at you to see how you respond and act in helping us determine if you're fit for the part.
Okay.
If selected for the part for the film we're shooting in Bakersville in October, we'll reach out in 7 to 14 business days for our meeting. Please message me back to confirm this date.
See, it was all a movie.
So this is his
it was all a movie
bombshell, you know, shocking revelation plot twist moment where you see Chet Goldstein actually was just wanting me to act, you know, improv to make sure I was, you know, up to snuff here with the role that
he was
going to
be an in-game
play for his production. I was under the impression this was all part of the acting, which even upon hearing this excuse is one of the most unbelievable things I've ever heard.
What? I believe it.
You remember that incident from 2 years ago? Keep in mind, he's just now posting this 2 years later.
A nigga like me, as soon as I got backlash, I'm dropping the proof immediately. As soon as one person makes a video on me, Twitter, I'm posting every email. I don't know how
this idea came to him in a dream recently to try this garbage. But, like, you know, why wait 2 years if this is all legitimate? But regardless, you know, all of that pedophile shit, no, that's just because I was a very good actor. I actually fooled all of you. It was acting. But I'm really upset because, you know, I was misled. I was instructed to improv. I had no idea this was going to be the result. But I know what you're thinking. Charles, he posted receipts. He posted emails right there. There's proof. There's evidence to support these outrageous claims.
Now listen. I would never call you Charles a day in my life. You're a Moist Critical. You're Penguin Zero. You are Charlie. I am not calling you Charles. So you should have went back, edited that out, okay? Because we're not calling you that.
Claims, sometimes reality can be stranger than fiction. And to that I say, I do not like those green eggs and ham. I do not like them, Sam I am.
What?
These are fucking poorly photoshopped emails that he posts.
Look
he
real
couldn't
to me.
even Photoshop or crop it correctly.
Yeah, see the black part, right? That is so nasty. That is so. It took him 2 years to come up with this. It took him 2 years.
Look at
Look at how the C looks. Like what?
Chet Goldstein's name. You can still see some of like the black flakes at the top where Chet Goldstein was pasted on top of whatever this email originally was, and none of it's even centered in the first place. It doesn't even convincingly look like real emails. It is awful. It is terribly done. And to go even a step further, I can literally hear EDP's voice in the Chet Goldstein text here. He caps locked respond and act. As if that's supposed to drive the point home, like, no, look, it's real. This is super real because respond and act. That's a key word.
So basically, EDP came back to show his dominance. He came back to let us all know that it really didn't happen, and he failed miserably.